Welcome to Gold Derby. I'm senior editor Denton Davidson here with Chris Tzorin, who went home in 10th place on Next Level Chef last night on Fox. Chris, a lot of dough issues in this pizza challenge. First, you grab the biscuit dough, then you accidentally take Jordan's dough. You had a rough go of it up in that top level kitchen. Talk me through that experience.
OMG. I mean, I went in full confidence, especially with the last two rounds that I did. I mean, I was ready to go. You know what I mean? Then once I grabbed that dough, everything was going so quick. I think I was overconfident. I grabbed that dough, and then Gordon Ramsay says, "Why did you grab biscuit dough?" That's when it threw me off. I'm like, "Holy shit! I have biscuit dough." Because I used to make donuts out of biscuits, right? And with the leftover biscuit dough back then at the restaurant where I was at, I used to roll it out and try to make pizza. And I know you can't make pizza with biscuit dough. It doesn't crisp right or anything. So my sauce had to be excellent. It had to be on point. But I was doubting myself. It totally shot my confidence in the middle of the cook.
Well, let's go back to the beginning because you were actually Gordon Ramsay's #1 draft pick. That had to feel amazing and also like a lot of pressure that he chose you. What was that experience like, knowing that he had so much faith in you as a chef?
You know what? It made me feel good, but at the same time, I was like, hey, I have to go in focus, full focus, no BS, can't mess around, can't be bubbly, can't be giggling. I have to be full, bam, competition mode. The real Chris Tzorin, out of all of these times, all these years, sacrifices I've done in this industry, it's all going to be let out right here. So, I mean, it was a lot of pressure on me. There was a ton of pressure. I mean, Gordon Ramsay is one of my culinary heroes, and to have him pick me first pick, and I had a lot of pressure. I mean, I don't think other people understood that.
And what was it like to be in the kitchen with Gordon, having him mentor you throughout all these challenges?
I had to throw all of those feelings out the door, everything. I just had to be focused and show him what I'm all about. I treated it just like being doing a major wedding or a major dinner service in the restaurant or a major food truck event. So I treated it like, hey, it's all in or nothing. So I kind of zoned out and just went full focus on what I was doing and, really try to impress him, not only with my skills, but at the same time, just showing him what I'm all about.
Well, the biscuit crust pizza and veal just didn't work out for you, and you got sent into elimination with Mada. The two of you tied, and Richard Blais had to make the tiebreaker. At this point, Team Ramsay is the only team with 4 members. So did you think that Richard might have an extra incentive to get rid of you and maybe just even up the score a little bit?
You know what? being at the caliber that I'm at and the experience that I have, they needed to get rid of me. You know what I mean? I'm really good at what I do. I could see that, Richard Blais, I'm not, I mean, I don't want to say I'm a threat to the rest of the contestants or whatnot, but I'm pretty good at what I do. If I would have got through that challenge, I think I would have went full speed with the next ones, and I would have kicked some ass. No one puts me in elimination twice and I come out. I have chef pride. I'm the real deal. I mean, I do food trucks, restaurants, personal chef experiences, aviation, catering. I'm dope. I'm the illest. I have this tattoo on my face. You know what I mean? The illest. If they would have kept me in, I would have kicked some ass. So they had to get rid of me.
And it was an emotional elimination. There were some tears shed. What did it feel like to be sent home?
You know what? It felt, I want to say it was bittersweet. You know what I mean? There was a lot riding on this. I really wanted to win this for my dad, also for my wife. I wanted to prove to myself that, I'm a badass, but at the end of the day, I'm like, out of everybody that tried to be on the show, I was there. I lived it. I felt it. I was Gordon Ramsay's first pick. He got to try my food. I got to cook with him. I got to cook with amazing chefs. I feel like I accomplished something. So at the end of the day, I already won, and, just overall, it was a great experience. And I really got to showcase my talents across Hulu, Fox, and, everybody out there. Now people know who I am. I don't have to prove a point anymore. I'm really good at what I do and people got to see it. So I think I'm self-fulfilled. You know what I mean?
And that top level kitchen is supposed to be a huge advantage, but it's been a death sentence this season. I think it's 5 weeks in a row that someone from the top kitchen was sent home. Why was that such a curse?
You know what? That top kitchen, it's a curse because you got all of these ingredients that you can, you got the full access to the best kitchen in the whole wide world. You got all the ingredients first pick. but you have to come in like on it. The bottom kitchen, it's almost like the pressure's there. You have to make something happen, and they're more lenient on the judging. But on the top one, if you're not bringing it, I mean, they're gonna send you into elimination. And the same way, I understand that. The smash burger, I didn't bring it, I had to go elimination. This pizza, I didn't bring it, I had to go elimination. I should have done what I'm built to do, like be the illest, be a badass. So I expect that. I don't expect anything less from people in the top kitchen. They have to bring it. If they have the best ingredients and also the best kitchen, they have to be 100. I totally understand it.
How would you describe the experience meeting all these other chefs from around the country? Did you make friends? Are you still in contact with anyone?
You know what? I made tons of friends. Mada, me and Mada, we shook hands. We did. We're cool. I talked to Vaughn. I talked to everybody. I love Zach. Gabby, Wendy, everybody. I mean, me and Lauren. I mean, we went into partnership in the aviation catering here at John Wayne Airport. You know what I mean? So we're doing it. So at the end of the day, I feel like I won. You know what I mean? We're doing stuff. So we're making it happen. We got some big projects coming up, especially pop-up events. So at the end of the day, I want to say it was a great experience meeting all these high caliber chefs. I mean, these chefs were chosen, out of so many thousands and thousands and thousands of people that want to be on this. I mean, there was some heavy hitters coming in. I gotta admit, I'm a heavy hitter here in Orange County. Everybody knows me because of my food. I mean, to go up against me, it was pretty badass. It was crazy.
When you look back at the experience, what are you most disappointed that you weren't able to show during your time on Next Level Chef? Like, what do you wish the judges and viewers at home could have seen from you?
You know what? I wish I could have showcased better ingredients. My grabs were the worst. The street food challenge, I could have done better. I should have just made the taco from scratch. Also elimination with the taco, I should have done better. But 20 minutes to make everything happen. The 10-second grab, it was just way too much. It was a lot. So a lot of people out there watching this are like, I should have done this, I should have done that, because I get it all the time. If they were in my shoes, they probably would have done a lot less. I wish I would have had a little bit more confidence, I want to say, and just left everything else, all those feelings out the door. I wish I would have just seen the high caliber of ingredients that I can use and actually chop it up and make something cool. So I was disappointed in myself in that. I should have grabbed better choices on that grab. But it is what it is. We're here today. I think I made some cool rounds.
That platform is brutal. It's not like some of these other cooking shows, even other Gordon Ramsay shows, where they just get to like roam around the pantry for a while. I mean, it's stressful and you're fighting for ingredients.
Yes, I mean, you're fighting for ingredients. You got everybody grabbing stuff. I mean, Ari tried to grab that turbo out of my hand on the draft challenge. There's a lot of stuff going on, and especially when you're holding that door and you're getting ready for that platform to drop, there's a lot going on right there. So your mind is just going. I mean, it's really intense. I have people saying that they get anxiety just watching. So it's pretty intense.
I always like to ask chefs, what would you rather order at a restaurant than make yourself? Pizza?
Oh man, I'm scared of pizza. I get so mad at pizza. You know what? I like ordering stuff that I don't make. If I go to a Mexican restaurant, I order the lengua, the birria, or stuff like that. Asian cuisine, I might order the pho. With French cuisine, maybe the escargot. Stuff that I don't make. So I love ordering stuff. That I don't really make because chefs took their time making this stuff. They had it. Like just with my meetings when I create a menu, there's arguments that happen. People get fired for this shit. There's a lot of thought processes that go into this, and you're tasting chefs dreams, something that they really put together. So I like ordering the specials, and just really get to try chefs really what they put their heart into. I cook with a lot of heart.
We'll talk about your business. Where can people get your food? How can people follow you? Give us your social media if you want. And how can people experience Chef Chris's food? What's next for you?
Alrighty, so I own Taste Collective. So I own food trucks. Also, Wonderlust Collective. I'm going to partner in that with the aviation. And you can find me at Chris Tzorin, ChrisTzorin. My last name is Tzorin, right? The T silent. You got it right, Tzorin. So yeah, you can find me on Taste Collective Food Truck. You can always inbox me. Don't be shy. You can always hit me up. The food truck is always around doing stuff at breweries, luxury apartments, private caterings. You can also book me for your personal chef experience on a luxury Airbnb, your home, or your yacht party. So we do it all. I mean, I'm a very personable person. You can always I got full, you got full access to Chef Chris Zorin and also Lauren. So you know what I mean? You can hit me up. So the next step that I have going on, I am working on some restaurant projects. I'm looking at one in Laguna Beach right now. So the food trucks, we are expanding them. I did launch an energy drink called Snack Energy. I'm all about that energy drink. So yeah, I got some really cool projects coming up, and we're keep on going. I got some heavy hitter chefs that are working with me, and the pop-ups, that's what I'm working on too. So yeah, I can't wait to see everybody's follow. Also at Taste Collective _ on Instagram. So yeah, Taste Collective is the umbrella, baby.
All right, we love to hear so much going on. And Chris, fun talking with you. Congratulations on making the top 10 on Next Level Chef, and thanks for sitting down with Gold Derby today.
Oh my gosh, thank you so much for this interview. You guys are super amazing. Still tune in. You know what I mean? It's been a pleasure, my brother. Much love.
Right. Oh yeah, we got to see how this all finishes.
Oh man, I can't wait to see what else happens. You know what I mean? This stuff is nail biting. I mean, if it was intense this much through the season to top 10, I mean, I cannot wait to see what else is next. What other challenges or who's going what Gordon's up to, Chef Nyesha, also Chef Blaze. Like who is it? Who can it be? Let's roll the dice.
All right, thanks, Chris.
All right. Thank you so much. Much love.